The book of Malachi opens with a declaration of God's enduring love for Israel, despite their doubts and complaints. God reminds the people of His past blessings and faithfulness, contrasting His steadfast love with their lack of faithfulness. The people question how God has loved them, but He responds by highlighting His special choice of Israel over Edom and their repeated rebellion. God rebukes the priests for their failure to honor Him properly, condemning their offering of blemished sacrifices and corrupt worship. The priests are called to uphold God's standards and maintain reverence, as their negligence brings shame to His name. The book emphasizes the covenant responsibility of both priests and people to serve God with integrity and purity. The people are also accused of robbing God by withholding tithes and offerings. God challenges them to bring their full tithes into the storehouse, promising abundant blessings in return. This call to faithful giving is linked to God's provision and protection, assuring that He will open the windows of heaven for those who obey. Malachi highlights the social injustices prevalent among the people, especially their mistreatment of wives through divorce and unfaithfulness. God condemns this behavior as breaking the covenant of marriage and calls for faithfulness and honor in relationships, reflecting the seriousness with which God views covenant loyalty. The prophet addresses the people's skepticism about serving God, pointing out their cynical attitudes and superficial worship. God reminds them that serving Him sincerely brings blessing and life, while rebellion leads to judgment. The message stresses the need for heartfelt devotion rather than empty rituals. A major theme is the coming judgment of the Lord, portrayed as a refining fire that will purify the people and punish the wicked. The day of the Lord is described as a time of reckoning, where evildoers will be destroyed and the righteous vindicated. God promises to send a messenger to prepare the way for this day. This messenger is identified as Elijah, who will come to turn the hearts of the people back to God and restore harmony between generations. The coming of Elijah signals hope and repentance before the final judgment, encouraging renewal and reconciliation among God's people. The book concludes with a solemn warning that those who fear the Lord and obey His commands will be blessed. They will receive healing, protection, and favor in the day of the Lord. Malachi closes with a call to remember the law and to walk in faithfulness, ensuring a restored relationship with God. Throughout the book, Malachi confronts spiritual complacency, social injustice, and religious hypocrisy, urging a return to covenant faithfulness. God's love and justice stand at the center, offering both warning and hope to a people in need of repentance and renewal.